Hello, Sister Thea. Good evening. The people called the Amber Boys. They came and burned the house.
There is no investigation, nothing. The military are killing, the boys are killing. So we are actually stuck in the middle.
But for my family, they are still in the bushes. Everybody in the village in the bushes.
It has not been easy. But God is in control.
Zeven jaar geleden woonde ik in Kameroen. Samen met mijn vriend Sam was ik er voor het laatst op bezoek in oktober 2016. Enkele weken later vonden er vreedzame protesten plaats. Engelstaligen uitten hun onvrede over het in hoofdzaak Franstalige bestuur. De Franstalige president Paul Biya liet de betogingen gewelddadig neerslaan. Sinds de situatie escaleerde, ontvang ik geregeld verontrustende berichten uit de Engelstalige provincies. Daar woedt vandaag een burgeroorlog tussen het leger en de separatisten, die zichzelf de Amba Boys noemen. 3 jaar na het begin van de onlusten zijn we terug, in een land dat niet meer hetzelfde is als toen. We rijden samen met Esther naar de westelijke Engelstalige provincies, waar het conflict volop aan de gang is.
Your mother was inside. Thank God, though. Thank God. Hey, bring her this way. Let her be with you. It's safer. Because from here you can even run with her to Douala. You know, if you have people in Douala or Yaoundé, better bring her. You take her to Douala or Yaoundé. This situation really, at this moment, I don't know. Last week they called and they were threatening me. If I don't send money, they are coming to pick me and so on. Wah. Then, yes, this thing is becoming unbearable, truly. None is safe. And as for me, my house is isolated. I don't even know what I will do.
Esther is er zelf niet meer veilig en wordt regelmatig bedreigd. Toch wil ze niet weg uit Engelstalig Kameroen. Ze wil de slachtoffers niet aan hun lot overlaten.
Women and children are the one bearing the brunt of this war. We never asked for it. And that's why we are striving, we are fighting very hard to see that our voices are heard and that both parties should yell. It's about grassroots movement building. We need to build momentum. If we want this thing to end, women have to come out and speak out once and for all.
We komen dichter bij het Engelstalige gebied en het conflict wordt nu ook voor ons echt zichtbaar.
At any time, like we are just going like this, you can just see people coming from anywhere, shooting and burning this vehicle. It's like a guerrilla warfare. They burn, they go, they just come, they shoot, they go. So nobody is safe.
Put the camera away.
Yeah.
Tu m'as regardé quoi? Moi, c'est que tu m'as regardé.
Je sors comme ça de Yaoundé pour parler de la crise.
C'est que tu m'as regardé.
Ce n'est rien.
Moi, j'aime pas trop discuter. J'aime quand même que quand on est véridique, ça passe.
Je suis véridique et je crois que dans ce pays, je suis reconnue pour ma position de vérité et d'honnêteté. Tu vas m'arrêter. Et me mettre...
Où t'as le gars? Ton permis où?
Your driving license. Je fais la traduction, un job pour vous. Hein.
Tu fais la traduction comment?
I'm translating free of charge.
Allez-y.
Merci, papa. Bonne journée. They will always look for excuses.
Op een rit van een uur worden we wel 4 keer aan de kant gezet. Maar we komen uiteindelijk aan bij Reach Out, de organisatie van Esther.
The idea to work hard has been in me, always helping others. While in Douala, I will always help others. Whenever I had something small, I will help others. And this earned me the name in Douala, firefighter. I share this vision with some experienced medical doctors, social workers, and gender specialists who bought the idea and said, we want to support in this. Women will come to us, we are suffering, please amplify our voices. And so we started with that, working with women.
Noodgedwongen schakelde Esther over van ontwikkelingsprojecten naar humanitaire hulp. 2 vrouwen die door Reach Out werden opgevangen, willen hun verhaal met ons delen. Om hun veiligheid niet in gevaar te brengen, getuigen ze anoniem.
My husband died, became and say, we be house that day. One before afternoon, I come say one go road for go by. Only I see the go road, military they enter with our village. They start to shoot, so they shoot. Any man they run, they shoot it. So stray bullet take him, and stray bullet kill him.
When I was in the bush, the real guy just met me, and then they said I should give what I have. I was having 19,000 francs. When I gave them the money, they said they don't want only the money, they need my body. So they used force on me, and then the first one sleep with me, finish, another one finish. All the 3, when they do it, that was like nothing.
So after that way they shoot, say he not die at the spot. They take him, they carry go down for their camp, for military camp. He bleed for them for more than 5 hours. I go cry, carry my small pikin for 3 months. I take care, I go there, I go show them the pikin. I say, I picking this. I beg me, they leave him more. If he's struggle, we go hospital. We beg, they no green. We stay for them and say they bleed. So before they can't leave it. They want to leave it now, it don't already be too low, reach the hospital, it die.
Yeah, when I discovered that I'm pregnant, I have to look for grass in the bush, and I cut it, take it, I eat it. So I started bleeding. If Reach Out did not come out, I'll be a dead person by now.
Reach Out to help me. As a crisis we have, ontaardde years, I lost my bikini papa. I be called, I explain now with them. And they be ask me, say, they hear me, I tell them, say, even a small capital, I manage any business. So they be help me that time.
It's so disturbing to us, and we see that we could not just be providing humanitarian assistance alone. We needed to bring some other people on board, and the reason why we brought so many other women on board, so that we should start thinking on how to contribute to ending this crisis.
Onderweg rijden we langs de bananen- en rubberplantages. Ik herinner me hoe deze vroeger het economische hart van de regio vormden.
We used to export bananas. We are no longer exporting because of this. So what you see here is finished. Yes, nobody to work. Everybody is afraid. Because when workers come here, they cut their hands. So people are not working again.
De plantages zijn hoofdzakelijk in handen van de Franstalige overheid. De Engelstaligen die er werken zijn vaak slecht betaald. Voor de Amba Boys werden de plantages een symbolisch doelwit.
When the boys, the freedom fighter, they come there and frighten the people not to go because they say they are fighting for us. So they want us to stay and see what the government will do. We cannot go to school, we cannot go to our job site. Our business are not flourishing. So we put on this flag to send out the message.
Veel Kameroeners willen zich niet laten gijzelen door het conflict. Overal in het land komen op vrijdag mensen samen. Gekleed in het zwart uiten ze hun verzet. Onder de naam Stand Up for Cameroon zijn ze verenigd in een vredevol protest.
If all of us we join together, we stand for our nation, we hope it will be better. Because I believe if they come here in Tico, they see everybody on Friday in black, it will show something. You know, when you are fighting for something, you don't have to be afraid. You have to do it with all your heart. When you are afraid, it means you don't know what you want. Yeah. So me, I'm not afraid because I know what I want. A good Cameroon, a changed Cameroon. The same ministers, when I was still small, they are still there till today. If we have but a woman on the chair, maybe by now we have solved the problem. Because women have a conscience.
Is there a woman right now in government or somewhere that you say that could be?
Yeah, it's our mother, Madame Kawalai.
You believe that she could be?
Very, very, I'm sure, I don't say believe. She can do it better and more better.
We zoeken Edith Kawala op in haar kantoor. Zij is de drijvende kracht achter Stand Up for Kameroen. Niet enkel voor mij, maar ook voor veel Kameroeners is ze het gezicht van de hoop op verandering. Met haar vredevol verzet verenigt zij Engelstalige en Franstalige burgers.
Cameroonians have to realize we have been under dictatorship for 59 years. 59 years, 2 presidents. It's almost unheard of in the world. Dictatorship is trauma. All of us have experienced a home where you have a violent parent, where one adult has control of this entire home and imposes their rules, their will, and terrifies every other inhabitant of that home. This is exactly what dictatorship is on a national scale. For us as citizens, we are just like the children in that violent home. We've never experienced a healthy relationship between citizen and state. We don't know what that is. When you see people in a violent home, you're always asking yourself, why don't they just walk out the door? Why don't they just leave this violent person? You could ask us this, well, I get asked that question all the time. Why are 23 million of you, allowing this small group of people to make your lives absolutely miserable? Well, we allow it until we become conscious of our power, until we become conscious of the fact that we don't have to allow it.
Soldats du changement, toi et moi, nous allons le changer. Debout pour le changement. Soldats du changement, toi et moi, nous allons le changer.
Fridays in Black is a way for us to protest without confrontation with the government. So we were looking for ways in a system where people are afraid because of the violence of government. So if you go out for a march, you can expect state violence. A sit-in, you can expect state violence. How do we give voice without necessarily having a confrontation with armed forces? So the wearing of a color is a very popular non-violent protest tactic. We started in 2016. They were so threatened by this that they would come and get us and arrest us for wearing black. Our work as people who are leading the movements for change is to educate the population, because we do know that the day enough of us, it doesn't even take the 23 million, in fact, it doesn't even take 1 million, but the day that enough of us step into that power, well, thank God, we also have experience from Burkina Faso, from Tunisia, from various parts of the world, that these people are gone within hours.
Maar nu moeten activisten nog voorzichtig blijven. En wij ook.
People should look for the time. Time is up now, so that you people should pass that my 14 and my 16, my 15.
Okay, it's time to go.
Yes.
Hoe later het wordt, hoe hoger de risico's onderweg. We moeten nog voorbij enkele checkpoints, waar vaak confrontaties plaatsvinden tussen de Amba Boys en het leger. En daar zijn we liever geen slachtoffer van. Meer dan 35.000 mensen vluchten al naar buurland Nigeria. En honderdduizenden Kameroeners zijn op de vlucht in eigen land. Maar die cijfers zijn onvolledig. Wij ontmoeten heel wat vluchtelingen die opgevangen worden door familieleden.
Since October, I say no, I'm not working. And it pains me so much because I love working. I like to serve the people. I want to use the knowledge to pass it on to the people I'm intended to serve. But right now, I'm down because I'm here like a displaced person because of the crisis. Internally displaced person in Yaoundé. Thank God my sister is here. I brought my 2 daughters. They missed school. I didn't want them to miss another year again. If she could not go to school, I don't know what would become of her. She's getting big, just staying in the house. No, I was traumatized. I'm happy because she's happy now that she's going to school.
Maar niet iedereen kan bij familie terecht. Andere vrouwen willen ook hun kinderen terug naar school sturen. Ze moeten dus zelf op zoek naar een bron van inkomsten.
I cannot stay there with my children. They don't like to see boys. Yes, they kill. Even small boys that are growing up, they are killing them. So I just decided to come here, and we are managing to send the children to school. So I'm here smoking fish to earn living with the children here. When I bring back the fish from the market, I leave the fish to defrost about 1 hour 30 minutes before I scatter the fish and I started smoking. This is my room. I'm living here with we are 7 of us inside this room. So we are just managing. At times, this is one of the mattresses that we put it on the ground, and some children sleep on, and some sleep on the bed. When it is raining, rain comes down, we always take buckets. Like here, even here, rain comes down like this, and there like that.
Veel vrouwen leven met hun kinderen in erbarmelijke omstandigheden. Terug bij Esther toont ze ons wat ze doet om de waardigheid van vrouwen op de vlucht te beschermen.
What's happening here today is a distribution to internally displaced persons. Reach Out has been doing this ever since the outbreak of the IDP crisis in the region. And as you can see, you have internally displaced persons who came from all over, from the northwest, from the various remote areas of the southwest. What they are receiving today is dignity kits.
They gave us baguettes. This one you can use it to carry drinkable water. This one you can use it to bathe dresses. And inside the bag, a plastic bag, we have pads. Okay. Which you use for menstrual period. We have toothpaste for brushing of teeth. We have toothbrush. We have pants. We have savon. It will help you so much so that during the period of menses, this one will help us, because now since we are refugees, it's very difficult for us to have money to buy. As for the savon, it will help us also to wash our dresses, to wash the dresses of our children that we run away from the war with them.
We have hundreds of IDPs, but we prioritize as the support comes. And so we hope to extend food distribution also to this area very soon.
See me on on, woman them, and I enjoy. Bemo na no carry on a close for all. Me, I go the tonton for all corner where I go. My eye in the sea. Now only for tele, we go meet up. Bertrand Bonzini, I thank you to plenty. Ambassador.
8th of March in Cameroon is very much of a festive day. It's a day where there's a special cloth that women buy and that they sew, which enables them to be recognized and seen as women. Friday is our usual protest day. We protest in black every Friday. So we called for a special Friday in black for women in these different situations of crisis, to show we would not just go on as normal, having a normal celebration, but that we would be in solidarity with them in this crisis. It's always a little bit dangerous to protest in Cameroon, but at this particular point in time, it's even a little bit more dangerous than usual. So I think there was some expectation on the part of our regime that we would protest. And we felt like we don't want to put people in danger, because people were shot at in the last non-violent protest, and so we chose to be inside. Aujourd'hui, il y a des groupes, il y a d'autres groupes, Cameroun, Stand Up for Cameroun, qui agissent sur ça. Trouvez un groupe et faites votre part. I think you'll see the women protesting in the days to come.
Het ziet er niet naar uit dat het geweld snel gaat liggen. Ik hoop dat vrouwen als Esther en Kawala de kans krijgen om het Kameroen van morgen mee vorm te geven, al zal het land nooit meer hetzelfde zijn.
We are clearly in a moment where we are defining our future as a country. There will be a day when the guns will be put down, but we will have hundreds of thousands of young men whose only model is violence. I continuously ask the question, what are we going to do with these young men?